Good evening and welcome to Alibaba Seriously. I was away on national assignment in Abuja last week, and so I couldn't be around. Thank you so much to Benga Adeyinka, who came to stand in for me. But as I was watching it in Abuja, I didn't know whether he came to stand in for me or came to market his show.
Well, he did a great job, though.
Marketing his show or emceeing, anchoring the show.
Marketing this show.
And I want to thank my team. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most professional pianists you can get anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, Simon Keys. Always showing off on Instagram. All right, so just before we bring Simon Keys on, there was an issue that we were talking about, and it's Stephanie, the girl that discovered success. You see, why is it that when they ask you a question and say, who discovered River Niger, why don't you write Colombo? Maybe you write Mongo Park. Because the person that discovered the place is the person that brought it to limelight. It's not that it wasn't there, but the person that brought it to limelight.
That means the person that discovered Nigeria, who discovered Nigeria, no? Brebus.
Is sure that named Nigeria. She didn't discover
But
Nigeria.
Jones found us first.
We were here.
This person that now said he has found Nigeria, the person that found Nigeria now, this man. The person that discovered Nigeria.
So let's play Nigeria Go Survive. Yes.
The person that discovered Nigeria, the person that said, okay, I found Nigeria. So someone discovered us now.
Who discovered us?
It's like,
nobody discovered us. We were all scattered everywhere. Somebody now named us together in a body of a state.
Oh, who named us?
Florence Shaw.
Florence Shaw. Mm. He named us before.
She is Lord Lugard's mistress now.
Lord Lugard discovered Nigeria. Yes, now that was what they taught us in school.
Lord Lugard was sent to come and rule by the British. Who taught you?
Our educational system on the mainland should be scrapped.
Anyway, we want to thank NFF. NFF celebrated all the winning Olisa,
Okocha,
all of them for
Amokachi.
winning Olympic gold for us. Because if you notice, since that Olympic gold era, Chioma Ajuwa and all of them, we have not won Olympic gold again. No.
Is that gold we are still using now? Is that same gold?
And then the other thing is, we want to thank Angel Gabriel. Angel Gabriel, you are doing very well.
What he do?
The air conditioner that he turned off in heaven. The heat is not on your side.
What is going on?
Yes, we felt it. Let's talk about it. Stop feeling among. You're saying the heat is not your side. Where did you see it? You enter car, AC of 3 horsepower. You enter office, AC. You enter house, AC. Now, you ask us, what happened?
Okay, what happened?
You see, this song can kill moon.
You see, what I know, anytime you ask a Nigerian to tell you a story and they start with, it's a long story. It's a long story. Okay,
This song can kill the moon. And I'm telling you, and the way it is, the sun is stationary and the earth is rotating. So the moon is not.
I think the sun is only in Lagos. Because of Sanwo-Olu.
Oh, Sun Walu, like you said.
Sun Walu.
So the moon is using the earth to hide away from the sun because it was terrible. It was terrible. It got to a point that my fan was sweating.
Eh?
Yes, my fan was sweating.
The sun is now those boys that one boy was hawking this thing, plantain chips, plantain. By the time he got to the restaurant, it was bolly. The woman said, "Are you selling bolly?" Say, "Madam, and the sun."
All the comedians listen. He gave me this joke.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, right now as we're talking, the show is going on forever. Forever is going on. AY Live is next week.
On the 21st of April.
On the 21st. And then...
your son, Effects, too.
Effects has the show. And then Alibaba, seriously. Alibaba... Spontaneity is coming very soon. Am I sweating? It's the sun. It's the sun. The sun is in the studio.
It's the sun that beats me. That is radiating now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful show for you today. And we will be... because it's the theater week, International Day of Theater and all of that. So we're going to be discussing theater practitioners, movies, film, stage. We're going to be talking about the whole gambit. And we have thespians here who will be talking to us on these issues. You don't want to miss any of this, okay? We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. You see, it's a very honorable thing, and in fact, sometimes I feel that I'm privileged when I sit with thespians. Not because that I belong in the same sector with them, but when I meet the ones that have done so well and are putting excellent performances out every day, I'm always honored. Adewi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. Thanks for
Beautiful.
having us. Thank you. Thanks for
Won't you
having
say
us.
hello?
Hi.
No, it's
We said hi during the break, but I can't say hello again. Hi.
It's okay. See, he doesn't laugh like this, though.
He's blushing.
See this Akamu.
Director, take it away.
Chris, how are you?
I did.
One time, Chris used to be my benefactor. He would give me events when he was working with Chris Parks.
Yeah, that was...
And then you ran to...
the banking sector.
And then now you are back to us
I'm
again.
back full time.
How about the good transfer?
How about the good transfer?
Okay, so before I come to her, what happened? Why did you leave?
Well, by training, of course, I read theater arts, and it's like a bug.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how much you run away from it. If you don't find it eventually, it will find you. So we found ourselves one way or the other, and I'm back practicing again.
Let me go to... Is it true that the thespians are the lawyers of art? Because they fit into everywhere. Every room. Lawyers will work in banks, they work in petroleum industry, they work in...
It's all stage experience.
Yeah.
They say acting experience is life experience. So the more things you can fit into, the better.
So television, you are there.
We are there.
Yeah.
Stage, you are there.
Radio.
Advertising, you are there. Radio.
We are there. Yeah.
Exactly.
Politics, you know.
I don't know about that
No,
one.
you have, because you might probably... The only way you can express... No, but apart from that, the only way you can express that you have a neck pain is to feign that you have a neck pain. And to do that, you have to act.
If INEC allows you.
or you dance, you dance and you sing and you do everything. So when you're dancing and you're singing and you did everything, you're acting. You're actually combining two art forms, dance and music.
And the biggest job and the biggest role that you guys have is mirroring the society.
Exactly.
And talk about So which brings me to what you guys are on to right now. All right?
Yeah.
So what's High, right?
Yes.
So High.
What is it about?
It's a stage play that focuses on substance abuse amongst the youth. So I'm sure.
Types, hey, all right? They're talking substance. They're talking substance abuse. You are not listening.
Your attention is divided now.
Is he high?
Well, they're talking about your passion. You should listen. Go ahead, ma'am.
So, because when you look at the research, basically over 40% of Nigerian youth are hooked on substance abuse of some
Did you see
kind.
what she did?
What?
Over 40% of Nigerian youth.
And then she looked at you for emphasis and reference.
All right. So,
You guys are not serious.
all right. So,
I
and these
can't.
statistics, is it in the urban areas or even in the rural areas?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Wow.
Everywhere,
Oh, wow.
nationwide. And so, and this is as of, I think, about 3 years ago. So I'm sure the numbers,
would have
increased,
gone
yeah.
up, would have gone up. So we at Roof 14 Studios, so Roof 14 Studios is the one producing High, and it's led by the amazing Keke Hammond.
Okay.
And what we do there is we use art to tell important stories.
Sure.
Stories in our society that need attention, but nobody wants to talk about. You know, drug abuse is so heavy and it's so deep, and people like to stay away from it.
You have to look at him
You
again.
know, you did it again. You did it again. You did it again. You said, drug abuse is something.
And then she referenced him.
I'm really sorry. I don't mean to put you on this
No,
spot.
no.
Sorry, Miss Bawo, is
I don't mean to put you on this spot. So that's why we created High. So we realized that this was an epidemic and nobody was really talking about it in an educational but also entertaining way.
Now,
So,
people believe drug addiction is marijuana and what else?
they think it's the hard stuff.
Yeah,
Okay, now, tramadol,
Cocaine.
cocaine, codeine,
yeah.
and cough syrups
Cough
and all of
syrup.
Those
that.
are the refined ones.
Okay?
Those are refined ones.
They're crude ones.
The crude ones. It might sound funny, but we've had cases where, unfortunately, as it were, especially from the north, where people had to go high just sniffing off gutter and what do you call it?
Sewage.
Sewage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's as bad as that. I mean, it's free, literally.
Right.
And then you have people who go as far as inhaling gum used for shoes.
Okay, that's like shisha, right?
Shisha is refined as well.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
You don't know this. Is this show scripted? I mean, you need to carry me along.
Okay. So, what... Simon Keys.
Keep playing, leave runs.
Or maybe we should play... Motifagbara. What's that? What if you can make up for our science student? Now, how is it being received?
So we did the show in December last year, and the feedback was incredible.
Awesome.
I think, because of the subject matter, I think people didn't know what to expect. So they thought...
So it took them unawares.
It caught them unawares. And we go on a journey with 5 teenagers and basically their experiences with drug abuse.
Okay.
So it talks a lot about peer pressure. It talks about even social media, because Instagram
It's crazy.
is tricky. So the influence of Instagram and social media, and it talked a lot about family dynamics. So
What
that's
of depression?
something. It talked even about depression and family expectations.
Yeah.
Is it because a lot of people are talking about how depression is moving people to commit suicide?
Yes, definitely.
When we were growing up,
We didn't have stuff like that, no.
Are you sure?
depression.
Even if we had it, wasn't...
Okay, see, let me tell you. Someone said he had 3 carryovers. And
then...
he wanted to jump over this. People have been rusticated.
Take it now.
People have been rusticated. They've left school, went to another school, graduated, and I don't. So how do we deal with this? So
we have colleagues, thespians, who for one reason or the other left a particular institution, got jammed fresh, and then went to a different institution to also read theatre and graduated afterwards.
graduated?
Yes, we know them. You know them. I know them.
But, but that's what I'm saying. So what should the message be? Should these children, because that's what I'm afraid. Should these children be influencing others? Because now it looks like it's the exit valve. People just believe once you are depressed, take your life.
Something and go. That's it.
Or take something.
Yeah.
So that's the two-way action. Is either take something
Or try and fight.
So what other things are you guys pursuing? Depression. We've talked drug abuse.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure, yeah.
And I do think
Peer
that's
pressure
why,
is still strong.
Very.
Yes, so. And peer pressure even from people that you don't know. They're in your phone. You're scrolling all day long.
Yeah,
on
Instagram, social
And
media,
you're like,
basically.
oh, we're comparing our lives constantly all day long to other people's realities that is curated for this app. You know, so you're getting jealous over people you've never met. Over things, you know, you may never experience.
Okay.
So it's an interesting, because
that is nearly an addiction.
That is an addiction in itself. So I do think children of nowadays, because of technology and because of the internet, are facing a harder battle, I think, than, because there was a life before Instagram.
Yes, exactly.
I remember when Facebook started.
Okay.
So it's a different battle. So I feel like we also have to change our tactic a bit.
So what are the days of this stage play is coming on now?
Yes.
What are the days?
So it's coming up on April 13th and April 14th at Shell Hall, Muson Center.
Shell Hall.
So there are 2 shows per day, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m.
smaller one.
Yes, Shell is the bigger one.
Yeah.
2 shows a day, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m.
Okay. When is the command performance?
That will be the 14th at 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
That's where we're expected to be around.
That's the one. As command.
Yeah.
You know,
we'll send you an IV.
Are you coming?
I'll be there.
Support your guys. Come support your guys.
Because, okay, if he doesn't come, I'll get the script. I'll get the script so he can
read it and then
know where.
Because what you're doing is very, very good. Yeah, talking about prayer, talking about.
Don't go there yet. Let him finish. It is Simon, please. You know I'm not lying. It is when he lands.
Yeah, we don't know.
It's when he lands.
We don't know where he's
that you know whether you say like, okay, go ahead.
It's the truth because so many youths, their peer pressure is really affecting some of them, and because you're seeing what others are doing. And most of them would actually get to a state of remival. You understand what I'm trying to say? You understand? So most of the time, I advise you.
You get to remival.
Yeah, instead of remival, sir. So I would just advise that while you're scripting, you need to script this too. You understand? The reason why they need to stop addiction is because of most of the time the sellers themselves, they don't return change, and you waste money.
Sorry. Say that again.
They don't return change.
How do you mean?
If you buy something now, most of the time, pada agba change. Do you know how many pada agba change? If you collect 100 pada agba change, you will buy phone.
How do you manage with this guy?
Okay.
Pada agba change.
All right. So we'll go on a break. When we'll come.
Pada agba change.
Oh God. The Maya, you know the look face. So that was the song he used to praise Nigerian women.
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
All his songs are always women praising.
How?
Check out now. Which one again? Davido. What will be the last one? Assurance. Abi? No, there's another one before Assurance.
No,
there's another one after
Assurance
Assurance.
was specifically for his daughter.
I love you.
Yeah.
No be man in one love now.
How you? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, like I said, when I sit with professional thespians, I'm always very impressed. So another one is here, and this one has continued to push the envelopes in different ways. Please welcome Michelle Dede. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I like her initials.
MD, medical doctor.
My darling. All right.
My dear.
My doll. All right, so how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
How have you been?
I've been good.
Both of you were in Hush.
Yes.
How was the experience?
It was, you know what, initially it was, for me, it was nerve-wracking, initially. And then, thankfully, because of people like Ade, no, I'm not, you know me, I don't patronize
But you didn't represent her
No,
in the...
not in the show, but when you're playing against somebody that is that good, it makes you better. It makes you
So it brings out
work
the best
harder.
in you.
I think so.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I started, I had scenes with her, and I was nervous because of the experience that she has, her background, having studied acting, and I didn't study it.
Well,
So
Pennsylvania, you know.
she's very good.
I know,
She
I
knows
know.
she has to do it. You know, I tell her all the time.
Okay.
So I think that helped me. It made me work harder, and it pushed me.
Okay, now, on a ratio of, on rating of 1 to 10, how would you rate Nigerian cinemas now, Nigerian movies?
Now, from what they were like,
Just before you say, I asked Tunde Kelani.
Okay.
He said
Okay.
5.
really,
Yeah, he has his reasons.
Yes, he said 5.
Okay.
He said because the cinematography is still not there yet. That some people get big cameras and give quality that is lower than what the camera
should be
should
doing.
be
Well,
doing.
he's
I actually
right.
feel like cinematography has improved.
Okay.
Our stories, however, I feel like
Haven't.
the old school
Yeah, the
Nollywood stories
recycling
were
them.
still
Yes,
better.
were better.
Now we have better equipment and our picture looks amazing, but I feel
For
like our
some
story,
films, for some films, our
right,
pictures,
but our
picture
stories
quality
are
is better.
My rating.
still-
I would probably say 7.
7.
I'd say 7.
6.5.
You're being very diplomatic.
Adi?
Yes.
I still want to work in this down. 7.
Okay, 7, 7, 7. So why did
Six
you
and a
say
half.
4? Okay, what are the problems?
Because of who you just mentioned. I mean, he's like a
I know,
god.
yeah, he's a
veteran.
Yes,
I know.
he is. And when you think about the films that he was making, for him, he obviously feels that maybe we've regressed.
Okay.
And he's right. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of the old Nollywood films, but some of the ones that I have seen, I'm not going to lie, some of them were really amazing.
Yeah.
And then when you look at a lot of the films now, like Ade said, some of them aren't at the standard that they should be. But there are a lot of films that are very good.
And I heard he
76
just
was very
shot
good,
one
93
too,
days was
Leilani,
very
using
good.
an iPhone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he used the phone to shoot a movie.
Oh, I'd really like to see
And
that.
on the highest resolution, and it was beautiful. And so he was saying most times it's what the cinematographer makes out
of it.
of the product of the device.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. So why don't we have schools?
We do.
No.
There are
not-
schools
No.
in
Okay.
Nigeria.
We have very few. I mean, the foremost one is the Nigerian Film Institute in Jos. You know that.
Yeah.
No,
so, yes.
Alice, look at it this
I'm
way.
listening now.
Look at this
Michelle,
way.
am I not listening? I'm
We
listening now.
have schools, but the question should be, how come we don't teach the right subjects, the right courses in this school? And then when these people graduate, the students graduate, they come out looking good enough to produce their own movies. And then when you produce a movie, you're not looking at saying, Chris, Mitch, they come act for me, smile, look beautiful, glamorous, find costumes and everything. You start from the nitty-gritty. When you're done with the movie, how are you going to market it? Okay. We had, I'm sure you remember a couple of years back, we had my brother marketers from Onitsha.
That bad people.
And all the rest.
Okay.
So they helped sway them days. Now you're looking at cable networks, handling everything and all the rest. And then you have some individuals who are also working with some level of experience. For instance, is it proper to mention names?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so your issue is that they're not. You don't feel that they're teaching well enough.
They're not teaching well enough. And it's not enough to say you're a farmer. Let's teach you how to be a farmer. But when you're done harvesting your products, your goods, your crops, where do you sell them to? Who buys them from you? And at what
You're
rates?
talking piracy now. And all that.
Piracy, marketing proper, and all the rest. Apart from, the efficacy of what you produce. I mean, for instance, this one I have to mention. High is a stage play, and we're looking at drug addiction with the youths and everything. But we've been rehearsing now for what? Almost 5,
And stage plays
6
are
weeks?
coming back.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Thankfully.
Yeah.
But they're expensive to produce.
Yes.
Very expensive to
And we
produce.
don't have
you know-
theater, so there are many levels to the.
The
issues.
The lady that owns
Terraculture?
Terraculture
Austin Peter.
says that stage is beginning to separate actors from. Take that again.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
But
true.
it is. It's a lot.
is,
It's a
right?
lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot more demanding.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's a lot more demanding. I think it also challenges you as an individual, because when you do stage, you realize whether you can act or not.
Yeah.
It's not you and the camera. it's
No,
you.
there's no take 2, there's no take 5,
You,
and
your
let's just
acting
wing it.
partner,
No.
The audience.
Audience.
You
Yes.
cannot afford to say a line and then say, oh, sorry. Let me
Yes,
take it again.
let's take that again.
No.
Safety.
No, there's no safety.
Lines.
There's no
One
safety.
take, that's
You mess
it.
up on stage, everybody gets to see you mess up on stage.
And I also, I mean, from my experience, having done stage now, this is the 3rd time that I'm going to do it. The first time I did it, I wasn't an actor. It was the V monologues that I did in 2010.
Why do you people call it V monologue? Why don't you just say
Because it was called the V monologues in Nigeria.
Oh, because
Just to
because
soften
of
the blow.
sensitivity.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
You know, we're Nigerians.
Okay, but you know what it is, right?
No, V monologue.
No.
Can we? I don't think we can
that
say
not V
it. I
dialogue,
don't think
bro?
we can say it. We can say it on this show. Can we say it on this show?
I went to a filming school too.
No, but can we say it
Okay,
on this
you went to
show?
a filming school.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Which
It's not a-
film?
Yeah, they taught us how
Bad
to.
word.
But the person that taught us, he only shoots Instagram skits. So, we paid so much.
I'm sorry.
Okay. What? So I'll ask all 3 of you, but I'll go with Michelle first. What do you think about a film school in Nigeria, a film village in Nigeria? Is it high time? Do we need it now, or we still need?
I think that it would be a very good idea.
Okay.
I think it would be a very good idea if we can actually get it to run and it's functional, and it runs the way it should.
No, and it runs.
No, no,
no. The Nigerian factor.
No, but let's be honest.
We
have to be honest.
Okay.
Because Nigerian factor always comes into everything, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
If we want something to function properly, we can't let the Nigerian factor come into it.
Okay.
We have to take a leaf out of the West, or even some other people in Africa who are doing it properly.
I brought this up because in 2010, I think, I went to India to shoot an advert for a milk company, yogurt company, and we drove into this film village.
Yeah.
They had a filling station, petrol station, that wasn't working, that you could use to shoot a movie.
Like a set.
Yes, there's a set. So we drove to a place, and there was a carpentry shop. There's another place, there was a hospital. So I thought it was a real hospital.
Okay. It was part of the set.
It was a set.
And they were all over the place. They had a mechanic workshop. They had a poolside. They had waterfronts and all of that. And all of it was part of the film village.
I saw a video on Twitter or Instagram online about Tyler Perry's studio in Atlanta.
Okay, yeah.
And it was incredible. Because when you're thinking long-term, it might be expensive to establish, but it will save us all so much resources in the long run. It's high time. We need it.
Okay, so high time, we need it. And then film village?
Yes, I think we should. We had a talk with the incoming Lagos governor.
Okay, yeah.
Some time back, and one of the things that I asked him, because we went as practicing actors, you know, prior to the elections. Yes, and what I asked him was, what are the chances that when you come in as the governor of Lagos State, you're going to create a film village, because we badly need it. Well, he did promise that when he comes in, he's going to look at it. So I hope he's listening, or his words are listening, and we'll push it across to him. Okay. We did a film village in Lagos, for starters.
In Lagos. Okay, all right then. We'll take a break, and then when we come back, we'll round up on all these issues. We'll have a game that we'll play, all right? I'll give you a word, and you tell me what
comes to your mind.
What comes to your mind straight, all right? We'll be right back. It's not the genocide, it's the development in Rwanda that is still... No, I just returned from Rwanda, and I must say that I'm torn between being disappointed in our system and being amazed at what they achieved after the genocide.
In a short time.
So in such a short time. I was with Obasanjo at the hotel, and I was telling him, Obasanjo said, if we can work hard in the first 2 years, a lot of changes will happen. And then in 20 years, we can blow all of them out of the skies. Nigeria, if we just face development. Anyway.
And they say Nigeria is the giant of Africa, Abi. And those people, they are the David of Africa. No wonder they are killing us. Say they are better. You are saying this thing off air. You say Rwanda is better than us. You said that economical rights, you said they are greater than us. You said film-wise, you said they are great. You said they have what we don't have. And now we are on national TV. Esther, you are the king of comedy. Say it. Nobody can hold you. Say it. Esther, say it.
Say what now?
Anyway, director cut him off. Director, come to me. All right, so my director is putting me in trouble. Saying you are the king. Say it. And so my director said I should say that. He said no. All right, so we're in the season of stage. The stage is back. The stage plays are back. We're going to witness great audience are going to come out there and experience the interpretation of different ideas. And also this time it's the mistress of Wholesome. What is it about?
It's about a mistress who breaks into her lover's house to confront the wife, demanding her place in their home.
That was not a mistress again. Now. That's
Yes.
And so what gave her that audacity?
Well, in this case, she's a desperate woman who wants...
Who demands her own...
You know, she doesn't want to lose the relationship, you know. So, basically, it is your husband is trying to break up with me.
Is Dede the mistress?
You have to come and watch
that's
to find
what
out.
it is.
She's
Wait, no, because
she's so confusing. She sounds like the mistress.
No, I'm the producer, so I've spent a lot of time with the material, you know.
with the mistress.
No, with the material,
Okay.
with the script.
Okay.
So,
And so who are the other people that are on this?
there's Michelle Dede, there's myself, and Tokwe Tedela.
I thought you said you were not in it.
I mean,
No, she is
I'm
in
the
it.
producer.
But she's also
Ali,
Ali,
I should be the mistress. She's so convincing.
Do you know the mistress?
Do I know her?
Tell us now. Just... Okay. All right. So now, the show is on
Thursday the 11th is the
Where?
first show. Freedom Park.
Freedom Park.
Yes.
That place is beginning to be
Yeah.
like.
It's
Green
the hub.
theatre.
It is
Yes.
for theatre.
Yeah.
Lagos Theatre
Yes, it's
Festival.
part of the
Yeah,
Lagos
Yeah,
Theatre.
I was at the lounge traveling out, and these two guys were sitting down talking about the kind of palm wine
That they had.
they had at the Freedom Park.
Freedom Park.
You know, I said, hey, and I'm a Nigerian, and I've not been there.
You've never been?
I've been
you
there, but
should.
I've not been there to taste.
Okay, so you can come and have some palm
Yes.
wine and then also watch the
So
play.
the command performance is on Thursday. It's the grand
I
opening.
had my
and
50th, my 30th, sorry. I had my 30th there sometime back.
That's a thespian.
No, he was just hanging on.
30 years of, you know.
Okay, wait.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
All right, so it's what time? What timing?
Thursday at
Thursday.
7:30.
Okay.
And then Friday at 7:30.
Okay.
Saturday 5:30 and 7:30. Then
So
Sunday.
2 shows on Saturday.
Two shows Saturday and Sunday, 5:30 and 7:30 on the weekend.
All right.
And command performance on Thursday the 11th.
I'll try and make the
Please,
command
we'd love to have
we'll
you.
treat you to a nice
And it's
calabash.
fantastic
palm wine.
comedy.
cold. They said if palm wine was served cold.
You have it cold, and you'll also laugh because the play is hilarious.
It's
Okay.
It's
Who wrote
hilarious.
His name is Jacob M. Apple. It's interesting that I
I don't
discovered
like
this.
apples. Okay, all right.
So I discovered the work online, you know,
Okay.
and I wrote to the owners of the rights and asked.
We don't get rights here. You want to? Do you need rights? This is why we.
Though she had to now, because since it was a foreigner, she had to
What,
to
okay, now
buy
that
it
brings us
from
up.
them.
Let me jump in with this.
Okay.
The copyright issues
Yes.
in Nigeria. Do you think we respect copyright here in Nigeria?
We do if we're called upon to, for
Okay.
the most part.
Okay.
Yes, but a lot of the time, nobody really, you know,
Bothers.
some people are afraid to send a non-disclosure agreement before sending their script to a big producer or director because they're afraid that they
That
might
will be
be
stolen.
insulted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No, that if I send you an NDA to sign before I send you my script, you'll be like, can you imagine this small boy or this small girl wants to send me NDA? My friend shifts, you know? So people are afraid to, but we find that, I guess, in Nigeria, it's a cultural thing. It's how you approach it. It's not necessarily what you say, but how. So there are times when you say, do you mind, you know,
Me using
Yeah.
just
the approach.
confirming that you're not going to share it? I know I trust you, but I just want it on,
Okay.
you know, say I want it on email, or I just want to, and people will oblige you.
Yeah, because German and Nikulapo told me that there's a German group that wants to do Gripam.
Really?
And I thought it was
Nice.
Yes, I thought it was nice, you know, because it's a storyline that is different from what they have there.
Yes.
You know, but the guy is going to interpret it in the German culture,
yeah.
and blah, blah, blah.
Yes,
but
yes.
that is really, you know, these days where the man thinks that he's the Lord and Master, and so I believe that things like that will cross culture and
Yes.
pollination.
I mean, with,
ideas.
with this play, it's an American play, but you know she's changed that, so we've now made it more Nigerian.
and localized it.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
not only the names, but a lot of the situations that happen within the play. So I think people will really enjoy it.
And that's one of the things I love about theater is
Yeah.
that our stories are universal.
adapt
Yes.
it.
Can
Yeah.
adapt.
Yes.
It's- They're
Yes.
human stories
Yes.
that we're telling
Yes.
human stories.
Yeah,
and they
because
cross across
nearly Oedipus
cultures
Rex
and-
was the
Yeah.
Olaruti
No.
mystery.
Olaruti means
Yes,
the gods are not to
gods
blame.
Gods are not to blame.
Yes.
And in fact, when I told somebody that this is an Oedipus restaurant, the guy was like, "No, literature now."
Cabestro and the rest of them.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, it's good. Theater is back. the real actors are being separated from...
So thank you very much.
Oh, yes.
Like obviously talking about you.
It's going to be recognized.
Because every now and then you hear Joke Silva say, you know, movies okay, but when it comes to the stage, they will
know ourselves.
They know who is who. All right. It would be nice to see that, because the last time that we had this renaissance was the Chop Mike time.
Yeah, Pep Theatre.
Chop Mike, Pep Theatre, you know, and the Felix Okolo,
yeah.
And the rest of them. Well, we thank God. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll be rounding up with a toast to Arsenal. This cup is ours.
Which cup?
All right, welcome back. We're still here, and we want to toast to a thespian who has now pushed her game to PhD level. Helen Paul. Congratulations, Helen Paul.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Words will not fail you.
Amen.
And you interpret roles better.
Amen.
All right, we also want to toast to another thespian, Julius Agu, who celebrated his birthday today.
Okay.
Yeah. Julius. And Julius's story is particularly intriguing because he came from near-death experience.
Yes.
In fact, we thought we had lost him.
Yeah.
And then he came back, and he's doing very well now.
Second chance.
Second chance. When they introduced me to Julius was when I knew that Wahala Day. Saw him in London. Somebody said, "Oh, hi, Julius, Ali." And he said, "Yeah, it's a pleasure." I said, "You the Chris?"
It was serious.
Yes, he was.
He lost so much weight.
Yes.
You know.
I think now that the government has decided that, because CBN has decided that they want to support the creative industry, a lot of changes will happen.
Amen to that.
Yeah? A lot of changes will
When
happen.
are they starting, please?
Amen.
Very All right, so to our game before the toast.
Yeah.
To our game before the toast. Let me start from you. If I mention a word, you tell me what comes to mind.
Okay.
Right? Breakfast.
Food.
No. Piano.
Okay. Holiday.
Ooh, Seychelles.
I was there too. Beautiful
I've
place.
never been, but I want to go. You said what comes to mind. So I have to think of somewhere I'd like to go.
Let me
to put it into the
let
universe.
me try him. Okay, money.
Borrow me.
I don't know how you cope with this guy. I don't know how you cope with this guy.
Okay, Chris, no, this one is yours. Elections.
Sonulu.
Okay, all right. And this for you. Let me happiness.
Flowers.
I thought you were going to say
Flowers make you happy.
Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. This is something I don't like. Flowers wither away, but women like it, and they're expensive.
They are really
But it's a gesture. We like it.
But
I think it's symbolism.
Yeah.
We're going to toast
It's
to all
symbolic.
our...
So when you give us flowers, we're like, oh, you like us.
Would you like Dangote flower? Would you like...
No, not that kind of flower you put in. We want flowers they can put in a vase. Please give women flowers. We like flowers. Thank you.
All right, so we'll toast to Helen Paul and to Nigeria.
Yeah.
Nigeria will survive. Nigeria will get better.
Venu Marioke.
Okay, yeah, Venu Marioke. So, okay?
And Julius.
Yes.
And
Julius.
to Julius. All right.
Here.
All right, thank you so much. That's Alibaba Seriously this week. All my guests have been so interested, and we're talking about the theater, the reawakening of the theater, and we thank all thespians that are helping put this together again. God bless you. Have a wonderful week. Thank you.
Good night.
This is already working.
Nigeria.
See that I win, I don't get the excuse for failure. Lord, I want to cash out, I don't want to blame my neighbor. See that I win, I don't get the excuse for failure.